Hi you guys, so we're back to our Crypto 101 series, and today I'll be talking about the different type of wallets there are in crypto and which wallet is best suited for you and your needs. Now there's this famous saying in crypto named, not your keys, not your coins, okay? So when I say that, I'm going to try my best, my very best to not be biased in this video, but I am going to lean more to the side of one type of wallet that I think you should definitely be getting. But again, this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion. So you can't come after me. You can't, okay? But before we get started, welcome back to Getting Digital with Deja. Over 4 types of wallets today. It's going to be hot wallets, cold wallets, custodial wallets, and non-custodial wallets. It's four right there, okay? Now I'm going to break it down each one by one so you can see which one is like leaning more towards what you got going on. All of these have their own benefits and their own disadvantages in my opinion, but we're going to break down each one to see which one is best suited for you. The really cool thing about this is that you don't have to have just one type of wallet. You can have like all 4 type of wallets if you want. It's really up to you and your needs. You know, this Bitcoin software and just crypto software in general allows you to hold your assets on different types of wallets. And another thing that I do want to add on here is, unfortunately, a lot of the wallets don't like all offer the same exact coins, you know? So some of them only offer utility coins, some offer a few meme coins, you know, and things like that, or they only offer like the top coins and stuff like that. So you do have to personally do your own research and see which exact software wallet that you want to use, like which is accommodating to your coins that you have ownership of and that you want to gain in the future. And push comes to shove, if you have a wallet that doesn't necessarily cover all the coins or is compatible with all the coins you have, you can just buy separate wallets to be compatible for each category of coins you have. I know that totally sucks. It totally sucks. But to protect your crypto, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm talking about cold wallets first, because if you just so decide to get like busy and go click off this video and go do something, at least you could have heard when I talked about cold wallets, because in my opinion, that is the most important type of wallet that there is. Okay? Not financial advice. Now let's go over the textbook definition for a cold wallet. The cold in a wallet refers to the lack of connection to the internet. Because cold wallets never connect to the internet, online theft of your crypto is nearly impossible. A hacker would have to physically steal the device. All right? So, the reason why I say this is one of the most important type of wallets there is because no matter what happens in this outside world, if you have a cold wallet, you are safer than a lot of other crypto holders, and let me tell you why. So the reason why cold wallets are so significant to me is because it is not connected to the internet. It is what they call offline, okay? So internet is online, and then when you take it off of the internet, it's offline, okay? And so with these cold wallets, you would have like this little device, you know, every software is different, but it's kind of like very similar to like a USB looking type of thing. But you would have this little device, and that is how you would be able to access your crypto, okay? You would put in your seed phrases on that device and your passcode on that device to be able to bring it online and see like the status of your crypto, to make any transactions and things like that. Now, the downside to this, yeah, it has all these amazing things going on with it, but the downside to this is that it takes longer for transactions. So if you're not trying to just be a long time holder of crypto, you're trying to trade continuously every day and make fast trades and stuff like that, cold wallets are really not your best option. Okay, so cold wallets are going to be a lot harder for anything dealing with recovery. So if you have your little device, you're going to have a PIN code that's on that device. Now, if you forget that PIN code, it's okay, because you can still recover all the stuff that's on that device by providing your seed phrase, okay? But listen here, if you lose the device and you also lose your seed phrase or you don't know what your seed phrase is, that crypto is gone forever. Forever. But if you lose the device and you still know your seed phrase, you can just get another device or just create a whole new wallet and things like that with your seed phrase. But if you don't have your seed phrase, you don't have the device, you don't have any crypto. That is how a cold wallet works. But one advantage to having a cold wallet is, God forbid, if there's a hack or a blackout or anything like that, somebody's hacking the system, like there's war, like cyber warfare and things like that, as long as your crypto is offline and in that cold wallet, come on now. Internet can go down. It can be a whole wipeout, cyber warfare, trying to get mad, real upset, and it's like, we're going to teach y'all something like they did in that movie, Leave the World Behind. I think that movie is so realistic, okay? Where they hacked into the internet, all that stuff going on. I think that is very realistic. But if your crypto is offline, baby girl. Now, cold wallets aren't just devices. Cold wallets can also be paper wallets. That means you have your public and your private keys printed out on a piece of paper, put in a secure location, okay? So that is how you get access to your information. But again, that's dangerous because if you lose that piece of paper, you lose your crypto, all right? So it's like give and take. Also, they have like cards with cold wallets as well, which is like it looks a little bit like a debit card, I guess you can say, and that is like access to your funds and things, and it can be used with your smartphone and stuff like that. So there are a lot of different type of cold wallets. It doesn't just have to be like a little device that has a PIN code on it and stuff like that. There are different types. Now, you have to personally do your research and see which one works best for you, but those are the basics of cold wallets. Okay, guys, that's enough of me boosting up those cold wallets. But again, every wallet has its advantages and its disadvantages. So let's go on to the next type of wallet, which is a hot wallet. Now, the textbook definition for a hot wallet is: the wallet can be directly accessed via internet, or the wallet is a device that is always connected to the internet. Can access directly through a web browser on a desktop, laptop, tablet, phone, blah, 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 blah. Basically any device that can get Wi-Fi on it. Hot wallets are easier to recover if you end up losing something and stuff like that. So I guess that's a really good advantage of that hot wallets. And the transactions are way faster on hot wallets. So if you're trading or you're moving crypto around continuously, hot wallets are a good choice. The transaction times are not going to be as long as they are going to be with those cold wallets. Okay, so if you're like a day trader and you just want your stuff to be moved around a lot, hot wallets are a very great choice. But you have to remember that crypto is going to still be online. It's not going to be offline. So if something happens to the internet or hackers or anything like that, your crypto is online and it's not safe. It's not secure, okay? But again, the more secure option, like a cold wallet, you're really like self-governance at that point with cold wallets, because if anything happens to it, it's on you. It's literally on you. Like, you can't do nothing about it. So you have to hide it and take care of it with your soul, okay? Well, hot wallets, it's a little bit more lenient. You have room to make a mistake. Cold wallets, you make a mistake, your crypto is gone. And when I say mistake, I mean you lose your keys. Now, let's go over custodial and non-custodial wallets. So, when you hear the word custodial, it means exactly what you think it means as far in terms of crypto. Custodial is like custody, in a way. You have custody of your crypto, you don't have custody of your crypto, okay? So, now we're going to go over the custodial wallet definition, textbook definition. Controlled by a trusted entity, the user having access via the web. These sites store private keys for you. You don't worry about them. This third party has access to all of your funds. You only have permission to send and receive. What that that sound like to y'all? That sound like a bank account? Does that sound like a centralized system? Does that sound like the bank having access to all of your funds and you just being able to send and receive and log in and see what you got in your account? And they do all the work on the back end to hold like the actual data, like special to your account? Is that what that sounds like, or am I tripping? So custodial wallets are essentially having your crypto on an exchange, okay? Like crypto.com, Uphold, things like that, on an exchange. And having your crypto on an exchange is just like having your money in a bank account. It's just like having your money in a bank account. If you want to do that, cool. I mean, most people gravitate towards crypto to get away from the third parties. Accessing a custodial wallet only requires like a username and a password. That's it. Sometimes it doesn't even include like a username. If you already have the app on your phone and stuff like that, you just need the password. That's it. And the recovery for your custodial wallets is like by far the easiest type of recovery, because you just contact the third party and like, hey, I need to reset my password. You answer a few questions about probably have to enter your social security number or take a picture of your ID and submit it to them or something like that to prove that it's yours. But at the end of the day, it's probably the easiest process of getting your funds back if like you just got locked out of it. But you really don't have any access to your information. Your public keys and your private keys, they got all that information. So really, like, not your keys, not your coins. Not your keys, not your coins. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Most beginners in crypto have their funds on custodial wallets because it's easier. It's newer to you, so you don't really know how to transfer your coins from a custodial online wallet to a like non-custodial code wallet. Because again, when you are transferring these coins from being online to offline, or just like from different exchanges and things like that, you have to be careful because each wallet is going to provide you with an address, right? You have to make sure you're sending it to the correct address. If you send it to the wrong address trying to transfer your crypto from custodial to non-custodial or from hot to cold, if you send it wrong, you can never get those funds back. Never. They're going forever in somebody else's account. You just bless somebody with 100 XRP. Now, let's go over the textbook definition of a non-custodial wallet. So, you are in full control of everything: keys, seed phrase, funds, etc. No info is stored on an online server. Self-sovereignty at its finest. You are solely responsible. So think of it as like you're your own government. You govern yourself. You govern your crypto. Whatever happens with your crypto is on you because you are the only one who has access to it. It's all on you. It's not even online. It's offline. So that means it's literally all on you. Do you trust yourself enough to have that amount of responsibility on yourself? It's okay if you say no. If you say no, I promise it's okay, because I made this video to let you know which kind of crypto wallet will work best for you. So if you do not trust yourself enough to keep up with your crypto, have an online custodial wallet, you guys. This is not financial advice. It's just my opinion. Okay, because with this custodial wallet, it's so easy to have access to it. If you lose access to it, you can get it right back like that. Okay, now it is on an exchange, so it is subject to hackers hacking through that exchange, or somebody getting your phone and being able to get inside of your account by guessing your password and things like that. It is a lot of different things that can go wrong. If a blackout or something happens and you're log into your account, it's a possibility that all your crypto can be wiped out. And again, there's nothing that you would be able to do about it. But if you do not feel or trust yourself enough to be able to keep up with everything that you need to keep up with to ensure that your coins are safe, It's okay to have a custodial wallet. It's okay to have a hot wallet, okay? But if you trust yourself so deeply that you can be responsible for your coins and keep up with all the information needed just in case you needed to get back through like a recovery phase or something like that, a code non-custodial wallet is a great choice. If you are just a long-time holder of crypto, every now and then trader of crypto, cold wallet is really good. If you are a frequent trader of crypto and you don't hold for a long time, you just hold and sell and buy and sell and things like that, a hot wallet is your best bet. Longer transactions with a cold wallet, shorter, faster, easier transactions with a hot wallet. Some common types or like brands of cold wallets would include Trezor, Nano X, and then also Tantrum. Now, I heard that Nano X is like the most beginner friendly cold wallet there is. So that is something that you should look into if you're like very beginner friendly. But again, you got Trezor, Nano X, and Tantrum. Those are like the top 3 that I've been seeing. 3 highly rated hot wallets are going to be Exodus, Coinbase Wallet, and Phantom. Okay, and I also saw Trust Wallet was really up there as well with a lot of good reviews. So those are going to be your online hot wallets, okay? So those are like really good recommendations that I have seen online. But remember, you guys, not all these wallets, no matter if it's hot or cold, will essentially be compatible with all of your coins. Like, for example, I had to get separate wallets because like some wallets don't take Shiba. I believe in Shiba. Shiba's a meme coin, but I believe in Shiba. Okay, some like wallets just don't support meme coins. So you might have to like mix and match and things like that. But no matter what you do, make sure you always have access to the information for those wallets. If you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wallets, you need your PIN codes. You need all the information that goes along with that specific wallet. Save it in a safe place, okay? Please. So some examples of custodial wallets are going to just be literally crypto exchanges. So you have crypto.com, Uphold, Coinbase, things like that, Robinhood, you know? So those are just like exchanges to where you can buy and sell crypto. You can also have a wallet with them as well. Now, I know I mentioned Exodus, Phantom, and Coinbase Wallet as being hot wallets. Now, a wallet can be a hot wallet, but that same brand can offer non-custodial wallets as well. So you can get non-custodial wallets from those brands as well. So if you're just thinking about like, oh, which one should I go with? And you want to have both, you want to keep it with the same brand so you know how to use their device and their software and their systems, you can definitely do that. But you guys, this was just like a little touching up on the different type of wallets there are. I am no way, shape, or form telling you what type of wallet you should get for your crypto portfolio. Only you know what your crypto portfolio looks like and what you're trying to achieve in the future. So only you know what type of wallet is best for you. I just wanted to explain the different types of wallet that exist out here in the world, okay? But that wraps up our week-long talk about crypto wallets, okay? Woo! We went so in depth with the crypto wallets, you guys. But now, next week, we're going to be talking about digital signatures. That is going to be a week-long worth of information as well because I'm going to be teaching all about encryptions and things like that. So stay tuned for that. Coming on Monday. Stay tuned with me. Thank you for already tuning in with me. Greatly appreciate it. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, go ahead and click the subscribe button, you guys. But before you leave, don't forget that pretty girls can do crypto too. Toodles.